Hello there. Today, I'm going to go over how you can work with numbers that have at least 2 billion digits long. For comparison, a Google has 100 digits. For those of you who haven't seen this before, this is what we call a power tower. What is a power tower? It's when you have a bunch of numbers stacked up along the top here, like as shown here. So you have an exponent of an exponent of an exponent of another exponent of some number here, for instance. When these power towers gain a fair amount of height, they tend to be extremely large, such as the number here, which has at least 2 billion digits. Now, today I'm going to show that even though it's impossible to calculate this by hand with a calculator, because it has too many digits, you can still show things like this using college algebra, algebraic substitutions, and using exponents. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let A be this number here that I just circled. So I'm going to let A equal to 2 plus 2. Simple enough. We just write this as 4, and we can, in fact, rewrite this as 2 squared. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to consider this number here. I'm going to let this number be b, this bigger number here. Now, what is b equal to? Well, let's see. So first of all, notice here that this exponent here, 2 plus 2, is the same as a here. So I can rewrite this. b equals to 2 to the power of a plus 2 to the power of a. Because these two numbers are the same here, we can rewrite this as 2 to the a times 2. In addition, 2 here equals to 2 to the power of 1. So I can rewrite this some more here. So 2 to the a times 2 to the 1. And because we have two exponents here, a and 1, and we're multiplying 2 to the a by 2 to the 1, I can add these exponents here. That is, this equals to 2 to the power of a plus 1. Now, I'm going to make my first substitution. Remember that a equals to 2 to the power of 2. So we can write this here. That is 2 to the 2 to the 2 plus 1. And this is our value for b here. Now, let me look at this next number here. It's a bigger number. And the number I have in mind is this number here. Now I'm going to let this number equal to c here. So I'm going to write c here. Now what is c equal to? Well, let's take a look. Notice here, if I look at c itself, if I look here, that this exponent here is the same as this exponent here, which is what b is. So I can rewrite c like this. c equals to 2 to the b plus 2 to the b. Since these numbers are the same, I can do the same thing I did in this column over here. I can rewrite this as 2 to the b times 2. And I can rewrite 2 as 2 to the 1. I can then add the exponents together. This time, b and 1 are the exponents here. Now is 2 to the power of b plus 1. And now I make my second substitution. So remember here that b equals to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2, and you plus 1 here when you do 2 to the power of 2. So by making this substitution, I find out that c equals to this number here. So note here that these two exponents here are the same. And I just copy the 1 down over here. So c equals to this bigger expression here. This expression turns out to be around 100,000, maybe 200,000. It's a pretty big number here. So the last step is the big one. I'm going to look at this entire number here. And I'm going to call this number d. So I'm going to write d. I'm going to write d equals to some number. So what is this number here equal to? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to circle this number here on the right. If you spend enough time on this problem, you'll notice that this number is the same as this number here, which is what c is. So d equals to 2 to the power of c plus 2 to the power of c here. And because these two numbers are the same, I can go through the same routine as I did before with this column and this column here. I can write this as 2 to the power of c times 2, since these two numbers are the same. I can rewrite 2 as 2 to the power of 1, right here. Next, I can add these two exponents together, like so. Now, the last step will be me making the last substitution. So notice here that c equals to this number here. So I'm going to write this down here as my answer. I'm going to write this big number here. It'll be a little hard to see, but this is a lot of these power towers are like this. And this is what this number is here. And then I'm going to add a 1 at the end here. This is what this number here is. And what you notice here is that what d equals to here is the same as this expression over here. And so to recap, we use college algebra, exponents, and algebraic substitutions to show that this power tower here can be compressed to this other power tower here, which is somewhat smaller when you write it on the page here. There you have it. That is your answer. If this topic is interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel.